Garimera. So today we're going to be doing our vegetable moussaka. What are we starting with, Uncle George?
It's basically like a classic moussaka, only we're making it without meat, but we're going to use feta in it. So it's going to be layers of potato, layer of aubergine, the sauce, feta with a nice bechamel on top. Right, Sam, can you peel a couple of red onions? I'm going to cut some aubergine up. Now, don't be scared to make the pieces quite fat because it will shrink up as it's cooking. Now what I'm going to do is start grilling them first without any oil or anything on, so that they dry out a little bit, because the thing about aubergine is that it soaks up a lot of oil and you don't want that in the dish.
So I'm just peeling these potatoes. We're going to fry these, so I'm going to cut them in really thin slices. It just adds to the layer as we're going to layer the dish up.
Once we've got these onions, I'm going to start making the sauce. First of all, we're going to fry the onions to get a nice soft base. They don't have to be super fine, but you know. Right, where's my special tool? This, my lovely scooper. Right, that's going to go in there. When that is cooked down a bit, I'm going to add the tomatoes to it.
I'm the only one that didn't chop the onions, and I'm the one crying my eyes out.
Shall I get on with a bit of
if you want
slicing?
to. Yeah, go for it.
I'm going to make the potato slices quite thin, not like I did with the aubergine, about like that. Looks good, yeah? Perfect. Right, this is just olive oil and salt, and I'm going to use this to brush on the aubergine as it's cooking. Let's show the camera over here. See, that's kind of dried out. Now we can put a bit of oil on these. Doesn't need too much, and then they'll go back into the grill, and then we'll do the same on the other side. Right, I'm going to check on the onions now. Okay, I think those onions don't need to go any further than that. We don't really want them browning completely. Now, so I'm putting in a couple of tins of tomatoes, good pinch of salt, and a bit of pepper. I've got it here. Just a bit of pepper. Here's one thing that gives it a real Greeky flavour, and that is a good splash of red wine vinegar. And cinnamon.
How much are you putting in there, Uncle George?
That's about half a teaspoon. Right, now that's going to go back on the gas and carry on cooking. By the time we've got the aubergines and made the bechamel and made everything, then that sauce should be ready to layer up.
This is a vision I had very much of growing up. Me and my mum used to be there in the kitchen, frying them potatoes. How are they looking, Mum?
Right.
Beautiful, beautiful.
This is the feta we're going to use. It's very different from the stuff you get in flat packets. This always comes in its own water.
The thing with this dish as well, we always say add a bit of salt, pinch of salt here, pinch of salt there, but the beautiful thing by doing it with the feta, it's got a lot of salt with it as well, so that's where you're going to get a little bit from there, so don't overdo it with the salt.
I think we'll do the splash more cinnamon, don't you? Or do you think cinnamon enough?
More cinnamon.
More cinnamon. Here are the potatoes all draining, because quite a lot of oil will come off of that, which is good. You want them golden brown. The potatoes are done now, aren't they?
Potatoes done.
Right, so our potatoes are done. I would say that sauce is okay. I'm going to put the sauce on a back burner and keep it warm for a bit while I do my bechamel. So I'm adding a bit of flour. Now, I'm not measuring these recipes out. I'm just using instinct. Anytime you want, you can go to our website and you'll get the full recipe, all the ingredients and the quantities and everything. Now we're going to take this over to the oven, get it warming through again. Right, let's pour a little bit of milk in.
With the bechamel standing stage, you want to get that, like you say, you get the thick roux first and then a little bit of milk, and keep adding the milk slowly, constantly stirring it, getting that nice thick sauce. That's what you're looking for. So I'm just starting the layering process now. So we're just putting a little bit of sauce on the base. You don't need a lot, it's just literally just to cover the base really. I'm then going to pop the potatoes at the top of that. How's that looking? Is that fine? Nice layer. So we've got the layer of sauce, layer of potatoes, another layer of sauce over the top. So you can see it's only just, it's not got to be packed, but you want it to be reasonably tight so that you're going to get that nice thick wedge. And my next part is going to be the aubergines. Over the top of the aubergine, I'm just going to crumble a little bit of the feta in now. I'm then going to go over with another layer of sauce, your potatoes, and then we're good to go with the bechamel on the top, Uncle George, no?
Are you going to have another layer of
Feta
on there anywhere?
On the top of the potatoes, no?
I think put all the feta in now.
You don't want the feta on the top?
I don't think so. I mean, you can if you want, have feta on top, but I prefer the feta.
Always overrules me.
I love him, really.
Told you I'm the main man. I'm the main man, you make all the decisions. Uncle George standing there supervising me.
I'm admiring what you're doing. Yeah. You could just do this.
It doesn't look as good. Right, so finished layering up the potatoes. That's the last layer. Ready, obviously, now for the bechamel. How's that getting on?
We need it. Yeah.
Brilliant. The bechamel now, we're just gonna literally just pour it over all the way. We want it to be reasonably even. Get it in all the nooks and crannies. Beautiful. Look at the lovely, perfect consistency there.
Now I've preheated the oven to 160. So as soon as that bechamel's done, it's ready to go in.
Perfect. So that's all done. It's ready to go in the oven. Uncle George, take it away. Pop it in.
Thank you, Sam. That's going to need about an hour, but we'll check it after about 40 minutes.
And then maybe cover it for the last part, just to keep in all them juices. Beautiful. The moussaka's been resting for about half an hour or so, so should be perfect, ready to go. What do you think? Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. So we're serving this with our Dasaki salad. As you can see the full recipe of this, either on our website at dasaki.co.uk or follow the link for the video on here as well. So you can see by letting it set for a little while, you've just got that lovely firm wedge. It just looks perfect. I can't wait to get stuck in. Oh, that is spot on.
Jealous.
That is great. So there you go. That's our vegetable moussaka. If you do like it, go to our website, dasaki.co.uk, full recipes on there. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel. You'll see the details coming up. Enjoy. Yamas.
Yamas.